few seconds.
Let me know when. There's always a delay between all the cameras, all the channels. So yes, that will be 1 layer, and I will tell you a beautiful story that happened last week.
Yeah, it's starting.
Yes, it's perfect. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the souls joining online and the beautiful souls in the room. And welcome to the new souls joining the platform as well. Thank you for honoring yourself as well and joining in your commitment to open up and awaken and rise in your heart. So today we are going to speak about, so we had a little bit of introduction before we switch on the video, talking about and working on the control and manipulation of internet networks, social media and medias. We will extend it a bit further as well, to a couple of layers. It became very strong, and we will tell you why it happened that way. So the first message we received 1 month ago was about releasing the negative contract, soul contract, and then the karmic debts. And then today is about the controlling of our
any media publication,
media.
From, we call it negative control and manipulation, from all levels.
So we are focusing and shrinking it to our individual level. The first one was more on the collective, and the collective on the galactic levels, and now we are shrinking it into our 3D space or matrix here. I mean, our reality. So what happened last week was very interesting, because Georgie was planning to do his webinar on Wednesday about this. So the first webinar was, as you all know almost, was 3 weeks ago, and massive change happened. We are still receiving some feedbacks today about what happened in people who followed the webinar and the session coming after. And so the second webinar was about this, and last Wednesday.
So I received that we should continue in more segment.
And more focused,
Yeah,
yes.
more focused. So one was the control of the fears and negative control of the finance, because there is a lot of fears and control also. The other one was pharmaceutical and other things, and one was the media. And our guide was saying media first, publication and internet.
Is that when you didn't work?
Before that,
that 1 minute and
yes,
you couldn't work.
This is what
yes.
she's sharing with you. I supposed to do it in 2 days. I postponed it 1 week. Boom, the ports and all the internets blocked.
On Wednesday,
and my guys were like, I told you to do it. You missed a couple of days. Oh my God, couple of days.
On Wednesday that was supposed to happen, and then Georgie planned the talk with Marty about detoxification, which is kind of also detoxification of our system. So, for example, when you have electric wires in your house jumping or breaking or stopping, is you are also
cleansing and yes.
updating and upgrading your nervous system as well. So it's like how your reality is giving you signs in that sense. Same with the water leakage and all of this. Yeah, water leakage is a very good indication, specifically for women. No? Emotions.
That happened in those few days when I felt a massive shift in me and healing.
Exactly. So your shift is being expressed in your reality, and your house is your external home. So your inner home is expressing exactly.
Yes.
So
the toilet and the flood, all stuff, very good indication that reality telling you something is
emotionally burst. And it's more the emotions and connecting.
If you're working on energy and cleansing, I remember once a long time ago I was somehow okay, I'm going to cleanse and throw it in the toilet, which is you suppose is good. So I was doing it a lot, and then in just 2 weeks, poof, it didn't work anymore because it's collect all that energy and then burst. And I said okay, not toilet. I have to find some other solution. Well, there is another solution to do that. Yeah.
So where we were at?
Introducing that.
Yes. So it was the talk with Marty for the detoxification. So on the well-being and it didn't work. Nothing worked.
I tried everything. I'm IT. Like I know
so
everything about.
the IT master. Yeah, he knows. Like you have questions about
programs.
IT, you ask George. Okay. Now we are getting famous for that, by the way. You're like, you have IT problem, you have IT questions, you ask Mathilde or you ask Georgie. Anyway, so it was not working. So 1 hour trying, I was standing, 2 hours, 3 hours, and postponing the webinar with Marty, and then 6 hours of working on it, and not like valid answers or relevant answers. Somehow we knew that something was happening that was not normal. That was not it was from our side, but it was not normal.
Part of it also, just to interrupt you, sorry, babe. I was so confident that I know my equipment and everything. I know everything about the ports and webcasts and all these. I said, no, something, I will clean it. I found a way. Till the end, I realized that there is a port newly blocked, not from our side, from the whole telecommunication system.
So the port means that is on the country level. Yeah.
Yes. Sky.
So the same way that they blocked Sky
fully
here,
closed.
they blocked also
any other
video
couple of ports specifically for something called webcasting, web video protocols. Those are being blocked very recent. I tried the same platform, the same apps just a couple of days ago, let's say 5 days ago. They were working. I was trying, it was working. In these 5 days where my guides and our guides were saying like, you continue on the media, they knew that it's happening. I didn't pay attention. Hey, I'll do it next week, I'm busy. In this little bit of delay,
in this window, yeah,
super blocking.
So yeah, anyway, like 6-7 hours finding the answer somehow, and then another 6-7-8 hours to
then
find
of course
solutions.
Yeah, and what I've done, the funny thing is you have to see me after like 4 hours of trying, and I was like, I got it that it's not the equipment, there is something beyond. And then I remember my guys like, we told you to do the webinar for cleansing and protecting your space. So I went to the aura spray because we received it recently from Saint Germain. It has a
room.
I was sitting like clear.
You have crystals in the office, everything.
Crystal and around the computer. And it's like, okay, bring me the guidance. What I need to do? It's not here. It's not here. I've tried everything here. Something outside. And then I received that the specific port was called webcast. I think webcast. This is the name of the port. And if that blocked specifically, there is nothing I can do it on that application. I need a new application. And then I bought specific application that I can tunnel that connection, and it works.
Almost. The day after, and because we want to introduce the code as well. The day after we meditate, and Georgie received this code that we didn't understand what it was exactly. Something like this. So it's more masculine. See, there is like it's different from Mathilde codes. So I received something very strange. So 2 codes, and that is one of the codes.
Of course,
so we will use it today. So during the day, even though the answer were coming from why it didn't work, it was like some things to find out somehow.
Where's the other picture also where you
I don't know.
Similar?
It's upstairs. So I went to bed because I was not waiting for an IT
I usually see the code and give it to Mathilde because she's better than me and fine-tuning them.
And it was still not working. He stopped, so in the morning he says, Mathilde, you know what I did yesterday? I said, no, tell me, because I went to bed. So it was not working properly. I sat down. I started to meditate, bring all the codes, the diamond consciousness, the guide, tuning to that code as well, and in half an hour it was fully opening and fully working. It was midnight. It worked. So we are going to use that code today. We wanted to print it for you to, so we will maybe give it to you next week.
We need this team to meditate on it to fine-tune it.
Yes,
because when we receive sometimes the code, when you are in the meditation or in the vision, it's super clear. I know everything. The moment you come back, what was it? You know, that's like you need to remember the dream. This kind of feeling, like there, it's super clear. So sometimes what you need to do, which is the same for you guys, when you ever receive vision, meditate back again and recall the vision, so you can properly remember everything and immediately go and draw it, so you don't lose any of the connection.
So we will put it on the Facebook event or on our page. And maybe tomorrow, see how it resonates with you. So we're going to use it today, see how it resonates with you, and if we have addition to make on it, and we will make it. I think it's complete because I will receive more. But
but I mean the fine
but
tuning.
the words with it or the transmission that will come today. So voila, this is the code that is. You want to explain it a little bit?
So you explain it first.
So that all those, imagine that it's a bar here that has been spread by the diamond consciousness, the diamond code, the purity, and it has spread it out to release the control and the negative domination or manipulation.
And negative control.
Yeah.
This is two words.
So it's like spreading it, so it doesn't have strength anymore. It's losing the strength. It's losing the control.
And one important part today we'll focus on it. We'll mention it in the free webinar that's coming soon. So I'm doing series right now, focusing in certain segment, the media and internet this week on Wednesday evening at 8. The next week I will go focusing on, I have to connect with the guide and see which one first. Either the banking system, financial fears, or the pharmaceutical and chemical manipulation. And there is another two. So we'll go into that phase, and I will mention how they use and what they use, those other beings who knows about how they can use the energy, and they use something called energy harvest. They actually literally, they are able to use many ways for us to agree on that and plant the seed, and then they harvest energy from us. One of the way, for example, is the plain known example that everyone knows about it, terms and condition. When you are subscribed online to anything, so there is terms and condition, and there is only on one tick: agree, don't agree. If you don't agree, you don't get it. If you agree, you get it. Now, have anyone read the terms and condition? Super long. If you try to read it, you wanted to say I disagree, but you wanted that. So they see it's like, hey, I'm the only one. It's a free. Da da da. Take it and then agree. And inside, access to I don't know, data, contact, details. Anytime I can kick you out if there is a lot of manipulation in the term and condition. They protect themselves without giving you, of course they're giving you free in that sense, without giving you the privacy ownership, let's say, or something like that. Now, through that, many people, through many whistleblowers and conspiracy theorists, the people that come up, they knew they can tap into all those details and know about everything and use it to energy harvest. One of the way I can tell you straight away without going to the many details of how the big company working with each other and manipulate and knows everything about the whole planet. I used to work in a company, I don't want to mention the name, it's an international company. We had a program, they bought a program, very expensive program, where it's called social listening. Social listening. So they put any keyword and they listen to everything published on the net. Everything, from Twitter to Facebook to whatever it is. And they collect data according to that keyword, and they can, with the algorithm and artificial intelligence, extract negative and positive. So they know what people saying negative about that brand, let's say, or positive about that brand. And according to that, they will come up with campaign to either fix it or support it. And what they do further that, they will see what is the same people who's talking, let's say, positive or more neutral to that brand, what their interest, and they manipulate them with giving them similar ideas. So if that people, they like, let's say, eating da-da-da, they love football with this famous actor, they will bring this in one campaign and they sell them whatever they want. No one knows. I work in that company. I work in those details. I know it. Now, some of them, they can be just okay, but some of them, they can be super manipulating. It's called energy harvest. And on the higher level, on the energy levels, they can use also a geometric shape. Because our light body, our energy made of the whole universe, made from geometric shape, sacred geometry, which is the mathematic of the whole universe. Sphere, pyramid, squares, a tetrahedron, Merkaba, diamond shape, all these are the block structure of the whole universe. And they use that in their logos, in their campaign, in their buildings. And we don't know.
When you say they,
Many,
who are you referring
many. You cannot point at one. Some of them,
to? George was working there, so.
unfortunately, I'll go from the bottom all the way up. I'll go from bottom, which is easier. Any businessman who doesn't have a compassion in his heart, let's say, who knows a little bit that there is a control, and he joined. Simply, oh, what is it? How can I control? NLP. You can be very good NLP practitioner, help someone, or super manipulating NLP. You can use all the tools for NLP and manipulate someone, or hypnotherapies or hypnosis. So hypnotherapy, I can help you. Hypnosis, I can deceive you. Any normal person, he can either use the tools for good or bad. That's a one layers. It goes up, where who has more control on bigger things, money, banking system, pharmaceutical. Now those will eventually dig deep and they connect, and some of them also connect with ancient family. Those ancient family,
We are live.
we are live.
So maybe after the live.
Those ancient family, it's okay, I've mentioned small things about it. Those ancient family, they knows all those details, and somehow in their linear soul incarnation, they keep the same incarnation circulation. So when they die, the son or the daughter, they come on the same manipulation family, continue the whole empire. They call it empire. Going further, that will be in the webinar. We have, we, all human, when they agreed on giving our power back, giving our free will not to be aligned with divine will, when we agree on it in something called Lucifer experiment, Lucifer project, which is we know Lucifer as the Satan or something like this. We somehow, many people agreed on, oh, I want to experiment this. I want to see what will happen if I forgot divine. We agree totally, all of us. And now we are stepping up and stopping this. That's why people, they start remembering the galactic wars, they start remembering ancient conflict, ancient Egypt, Atlanteans, and before that even Orion wars, is very ancient wars. So when we agree on that, we invited unconsciously other beings from other matrix realities, from other galaxy completely. Now they have names, archons, lord of, I don't know, negative beings. Some of them, they call them the ancient reptilians, alpha dracos, all these names. They came, so okay, you're having fun giving your power back, giving your power away, and you're manipulating each other. We are the best in manipulation. We'll control you because you allowed it. That's what's happened, and that's why the whole idea about ascension, the whole idea about stepping up, the whole idea of calling light, because we've been into this forgottenness for a long time, and it become like a comfort zone not to mention it, not to be aware about it. So, no, don't mention it, it's so fearful, I don't want to remember this. But by doing that, you are allowing whoever controlling you to stay controlling you, because you are not stepping up saying no. You have to stand up and say no. So one of the video I saw in the YouTube, in Facebook recently from a student, and that's how the confirmation comes. I had the picture. So the student, I'll take the picture and show it to you. So this is how you see the reality reflecting back to you.
Would you like to stop the live, please?
Yeah, we'll just mention this, and then thank you for listening, and I hope that you step up if you want to continue. If you want to continue, yeah. We continue here and we release all these and work on it, and we'll do the diamond light body and
if you want to continue as well, the webinar will be...
And the webinar also available, the link will be available there.
Yeah,
it's a private where I'm going to talk about all those details. No more fear, you have to step up and say, okay, I'm going to face my fears toward remembering the truth. And we have a lot of confirmation about that, like just a few people around us. And I'm going to ask you to share with the people about your remembering, because it's important. They remember the galactic wars, they remember the ancient war, they remember how they've been part into the manipulation, and they've been part of what I will receive also, be part of, not forget about it because it's so painful, I don't want to remember. That's what we've done. We have to stop this nonsense. no, I'm not afraid, I'm going to say no. Even if it's frightful, I'm going to say no, because that's a way you release it. It's like pain and you have a wound. It's like don't heal it, it's painful. You have to open the wound and heal it, even painful a little bit, till it heals. Otherwise it will stay fungal and all diseases and will never heal. You have to open the wound and heal it. So the video that I saw immediately the next day. So it's a student, I don't know his name, it was circulating, it's viral, the video. And the student speaks at US Capitol, the adult have failed us. This is in our hand now. And all his speech is enough. We don't agree anymore about none of the manipulation.
About the gunshots in the US.
And he was saying we don't agree on it in the school, we don't agree on it in the movies, we don't agree on it in the theater, we don't agree on it in the street. We should say no. This is what he's saying, and that was like, he was not much into spirituality. He was just saying he's right. We need to do it in all the levels, from the spiritual level to the physical level.
And the beginning
no for manipulation, no for control. I call my birthright to be free. Something like this.
Yeah, so he was saying that at the beginning of the video, which is a complete declaration. Whether he was aware of it or not, it was a full declaration of I revoke the control, I revoke
he was using those words.
The harm, the negative, the pain, the guns, the what harmed the country. And he was really using those words. We were like, oh, what's happening? It's amazing. But then, you want to share the second part?
the comment?
Yes, so it was like the video to say yes for this, and we revoke the control, we revoke the manipulation, we revoke what we never agreed on. And then there was a comment below the video.
One person we know, we don't need to mention his name, unfortunately, yes babe.
Yes, said, if you say that, if people like this stand up, they will get killed.
By doing that, we sent our declaration that they can do it. And we are afraid. This is the worst thing you can do, guys. Don't do that, please. Don't agree, don't even mention that we cannot do it, they will kill it. You telling them that, see, I'm afraid, continue.
So that was like an interesting confirmation, validation in the reality and through the social network as well. So
yes.
Yeah.
So yes, enough for today.
Yeah, bye guys. You want to follow? Come online.
Come online for the private webinars. It's available there. And we are doing a lot of free webinars, empowering feminine energy. My lovely.
Yes, we have the feminine empowerment talk with YogiGeorge this Thursday. We're going to talk about embodiment and manifestation. We have on Wednesday or Thursday, Wednesday with you?
Wednesday,
with
Marty.
So the postponed webinar that didn't happen last week, the detoxification one. We have
and we have in the same day, Wednesday, we have on the 3:30 Marty and I talking in depth about detoxification and our own tools, what we use for our upgrade, and we both of us channels. So that's a good validation to know that our tools works. And the funny things or the amazing things, we are almost using the same tools. Breathing, water, cleansing, connecting, diet, exercise, meditation, humming, tuning, almost the same. So now we know this is the work, this is the tools. Everyone who's awakened use the same tools. So please use them. That's it.
Yeah. So this, same with YogiGeorge, we'll share our tools. So it's perfect. We have YogiGeorge's workshop happening for the feminine practices. It's a series of 3 workshops, and we have as well the intensive coming back on the 28th of April. It seems very far, but it's in 1 month, so it's not that far.
You need a lot of preparation in it. Anyway, watching a couple of our videos, tune in, start doing the detoxification, and we're doing a lot of humming also from time to time, and we will be more focused on light language, light code, because that's what we need.
Humming, vibration, voice activation. Yeah, with the beautiful tool I'm going to introduce now, by the way.
Yes.
Which is,
online also.
It has been 8 months of patience. the chalice, the goddess chalice.
Yeah,
So we're
bring it
going
closer
to
to
have
camera.
it today online. Then we invite you to join the house so you can hear it, because the mic doesn't give justice to this beautiful tool. It's magical. It's an amazing manifestation. You will hear it.
What?
It's
What?
it's
This one's connected with the mic.
It's not this one. It's the other one. It's a beautiful connection. It's already gift transmission and is
Yeah, the first light code I received it. What was behind me? Nada was playing it, and the light code came immediately.
Anyway, I will go through you today and you will feel it very close to your energetic field, and in it, it's magic. It's very magic. That's a magical tool. So that's the introduction of this one. That will also help the intensive on the 28th for the activations. Anyways, thank you very much guys for watching. Have a beautiful evening. We love you and talk to you very soon. We continue here. We have a lot to do
All right.
and to receive.
Much love to you. See you next time.